There's so much to be said for an educational farm. We were invited to apply for a grant through the Nova Youth Program. We submitted a grant and we were awarded an opportunity to work with a group of young men and women over the summer. We wanted an opportunity to formally open up the farm and the ability to educate beyond those particular borders. So developing a summer program that included young people who were having difficulties in some aspect was something that we were really looking forward to. None of us had ever worked with a group of young people who'd been labeled at risk, and so we were completely unaware of behavior issues, of education levels, of the ability to interact with one another in a team environment. So we went into it with no expectations.
Mycole Wills.
My name is David Mills.
Adam Sherman.
Daniel. Sunnyvale. I'm originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I'm from Santa Clara. I was born and raised in Santa Clara.
Nice. Well, I'm originally from Ohio. Actually, I came out here. It's a long story what brought me out here, but the short story is that I'm glad I came.
It's pretty good. Being out in Minneapolis, I didn't really get a lot of chances to get like a good school. And when I came out here, I was grateful basically because I got a chance to learn.
Well, where I was, there was a lot of gang activity, and it was a struggle between going straight and narrow or getting involved with the gangs. And me personally, I just kind of fell in the middle, kind of went both sides of the fence for a while.
Well, it was good. I mean, I didn't spend too much time in the farm area. You know, the national image of Ohio is that everybody grows crops. You know, I was mostly in the city, but
It was through a program called Nova Youth Employment. It's a 6-week program. And they just basically told us, they asked us our interests, and then they put me here. It's a place where it helps like teens from 16 to 24 to help get a job.
I got a flyer in the mail, and I went and I was like, can't hurt, I'm not doing nothing, I'm just struggling right now, I'm raising my kids, and I'll go check it out and see what they have to offer. And I went to orientation, did all the little programs they wanted us to do, and then got the job here.
when I went into the unemployment office and they said, well, do you qualify for a check? I said, no, I don't want a check, I want a job.
Right.
They sent me here to the NOVA program.
No, this is my first. This is my second job. I used to work at Great AmeriCorps.
How was that?
Hot.
Worked a lot of fast food, burgers, pizza. Did a little grunt labor for an electric company, digging trenches.
I've done everything from plumbing. I've worked in a furniture store. I've done CNC machining. I've done lawns, gardening on other people's houses. Basically whatever I could have done. Honestly, I've learned so many skills here.
Harvesting, composting, weeding, lots of it. They have a great culinary thing here with a local chef by the name of Saenz.
I got a 4-year-old and I have one that's going to be a year at the end of this month. I've already changed some of my ways, so I'm disciplining them and talking to them, and I'm changing their eating habits too.
You kind of learn to work in a group, you know, and you also learn to work independently of supervision. And a lot of these kids who haven't worked before really don't know what it's like to have to spend extended periods of time around someone they may not enjoy the company of, right?
Right.
But it kind of prepares them for that in the workforce and such.
We get to go places. We get to cook every Tuesdays. The culinary.
The culinary?
Yeah, you get to taste it. We made fish, chicken, and Mexican food, pizza from scratch.
It's not a set routine every day. And most of the other jobs, I've pretty much had a set routine. Here it's not like that, you know. You gotta, maybe 1 hour you're out there harvesting, next hour you gotta go pull weeds.
Right.
Or maybe you gotta go to the packing shed and help wash the vegetables and pack them.
You know, I've worked at burger joints. I liked it. I like the people, but it's really fast paced, very stressful.
Right.
And I mean, this is a different kind of stress, but it's physical stress, which is, you know,
Right.
which is good medicine. I mean, they're elbow to elbow with some of the guys. We're getting dirty, we're sweating, but it's fun because, I mean, we could sit out there. We're out in the field, you know. We can talk about whatever we like. There's nobody leaning over our shoulder, and as long as we're motivated and doing our job, there doesn't have to be anyone leaning over our shoulders.
Here, it really opened my mind to like maybe landscape.
So hopefully, I'll have my high school diploma and I'll have my teaching credentials. Working with kids, really. I mean, that's a big part of what I want to do is work with the kids.
I don't know exactly the courses that will lead me to this degree, but what I'd like to get out of the end of it, and it may take me 6-8 years, it might, but I'd like to get a master's degree in physical therapy.
All my coworkers, the young dudes, you know, the nice people that always help out. Anything you need, they got your back.
No, just stay positive and do what you have to, basically.
Well, just the NOVA program, I guess, would be the main people to thank, and these people here, Sarah, Liz, Megan, Mark. I'm gonna leave people out, so I'll stop there.
Right.
But and, like these people, their cause, you know, has really gotten them to pull a lot off that really wasn't here a couple of years ago. It's still a work in progress, but it's coming along, and it takes the hard work of these people to make it happen. And I'm glad they're out here doing it, because it's nice to know where your food comes from.
There's so much to be said for an educational farm, and it's not just staff or docents or the property itself educating others. There's a lot of times that we actually learn a lot from the people that we work with, or the volunteers, or the students. And we're just thrilled that the program was as successful as it was, that there's an opportunity to bring a couple of the youth or the young people onto other projects in the community, possibly our project. They demonstrated an ability to learn a great deal in a very short amount of time, and it's an inspiration to everybody who was involved in the project to just kind of see how things unfolded and learn from them.